All right, P gang, check gang, P way, right? So you know why there's so much problem in the world and shit these days? You feel what I'm saying? It's because, you know what I'm saying, these parents ain't teaching their kids, you know what I'm saying, about God and stuff. You feel me? They ain't dragging them to church and shit like how we got dragged to church, you know what I'm saying? Like back in the days and stuff like that, had to be there for everything. Like Steve Harvey say choir rehearsal, Bible study, you know what I'm saying? It was important that, you know what I'm saying, people know that the kids got to know God. You feel me? Sunday school and all that kind of stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas attended that. You feel me? I was talking to this one chick, right? And I was watching back in the days, you know what I'm saying, when they said Y2K was gonna happen and shit, you feel what I'm saying? It scared the hell out of me, you know what I'm saying? So I gave up all my bad shit, you know what I'm saying? Started walking around school with a Bible, you know what I'm saying, preaching to people, you know what I mean? Like I say, it's two things I don't play about, and that's this Mackie and that's God. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, I thought the world was about to end, so I'm going around preaching to the gangbangers and stuff. Like, come here, brother. You know what I'm saying? Have you heard about the Lord today? You know what I'm saying? What do not now know Jehovah Witness stuff, but on some Macatory shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like on some I'm trying to save your soul. You feel me? So it was this one girl I was talking to, and we sent back watching Noah's Ark. You know what I'm saying? We talking on the phone and stuff. She's like, "What you watching?" I'm like, well, Noah's Ark. She said, "What's that?" I get upset. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck you mean? What's that? Bitch, you trying to play with God? You feel what I'm saying? Like, hold up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going off on this bitch. You feel me? And but she really didn't know. You know what I'm saying? She never heard about God. They never talked about it in the household. You feel what I'm saying? She ain't know nothing about the Bible, and she damn near, you know what I'm saying, like 15 years old and stuff. You feel me? 16 years old. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So no, I was 16 and she was like 19 or some shit because she had a car and everything. I always had the bitch with the cars and shit. So when she was out of school, I was still in school. But she 19 years old, never heard of God. You know what I'm saying? Never, you know what I'm saying, knew anything about him. Never heard Noah's Ark and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going off on her. I'm like, yeah, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Whoop. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, I really never heard of him. So I took my time. Instead of hanging up on her ass, I took my time to explain to her about God, about Noah's Ark and all that kind of stuff. And you know what I'm saying? We was talking every day, you know what I'm saying? She was like, tell me more, tell me more. To the point that she decided to get up herself and go to church. You feel me? And she been in church ever since. She was out here wild. You feel what I'm saying? But once she found God, she was like, she calmed down. It's like the spirit hit her. You know what I'm saying? Thank God she went to a good church because there's a lot of churches out here that if you go to them for the first time that you'll never be back. And that's what the devil wants you to do. But you gotta treat this religion, you gotta treat God like how you treat everything else in your life. If you go to one shoe store, you don't see the shoes that you like or want or fit, you know what I'm saying? You go to the next one. You try them all before you just say, fuck it, I don't like shoes. You feel what I'm saying? You don't just give up on one. You know what I'm saying? You go to a restaurant, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, go try different little spots. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that don't mean this spot gonna be nasty like this spot over here. Like certain McDonald's. Certain McDonald's food tastes better over here than it do over here. You feel what I'm saying? You get better food than the Beverly Hills and you might get in the hood and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas don't care. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to get a check and get the fuck up out of there. These people out here, you know what I'm saying? They value their services and shit. Or it could be vice versa. You feel what I'm saying? But that's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? In order to be Christ like, you feel what I'm saying? To be like Jesus, you got to go through the things that Jesus went through: suffering, pain, backstabbing, betrayal. You feel what I'm saying? And I went through all that. There's a lot of people out there who went through all that. There's some good people out here in this world who people send back a line on, you know what I'm saying? Uh, just doing all kind of foul stuff too, you know what I'm saying? Throwing dirt on their name, you feel what I'm saying? Just making up stories about them, you know what I'm saying? Mad because people waking up the dead and stuff, you know what I'm saying? They ain't telling none of the good stuff. They telling about all the stuff that don't, the family don't even matter, that they lying about. They can't find nothing wrong with Jesus. They took him to like 3 different courts and stuff, 3 different places to try to get the man uh killed there, or saying put in jail, but nobody wanted to take it on. They had to have a kangaroo court for him in the middle of the night. You feel what I'm saying? By somebody wicked. They'll rather release the murderer, you know what I'm saying, than to let Jesus go, who out here helping the blind see. You feel me? That's what brings me to my next point. It's people out here that know God, and there's some people out here that don't know God at all, and there's some people out here that know God but choose not to know God. One of my best friends was one of them. I had to cut this nigga off. This nigga tried to put some voodoo shit on me. I watched it, and it's my fault because I watched this nigga go from talking about speaking in the tongues and feeling the power of the Holy Ghost, you know what I'm saying, to the point that he didn't fear nothing, bro. He just seen that God was with him, to him walking around the house talking about F Jesus. You feel what I'm saying? I was still cool with it. This is my friend. Okay, you might do this, you might do that. I tried to stop the nigga out of doing this shit. I was talking to the nigga one day. He was talking about joining this coach shit. You know what I'm saying? I love my nigga so much. I'm preaching to him. I'm like, nigga, I'm just spitting scriptures at him. And it's crazy because I even know the Bible, like we go find the scriptures and stuff, but as I'm speaking to him, I'm finding the scriptures and I'm pointing to him. It says it right here. It says it right here. It says it right here. It's like the Holy Ghost just took over me to try to save my friend. And as I'm preaching to him, my nails grew. You feel what I'm saying? Like a couple of inches and shit. Before my face, you know what I'm saying, was gray and shit like that. Nigga, my shit was black and it instantly turned gray. You feel what I'm saying? And motherfucker just sitting back looking at me like, damn, nigga. He's like, look at your nails, look at your face. I'm looking, I just felt the spirit in me. And my nail, I'm like, oh, shoot. Go look in the mirror, and my beard is gray. You feel what I'm saying? My nigga seen that. He didn't go join the cult. You know what I'm saying? Until like 3 years later, until the devil kept on putting more birds and shit on him. He couldn't wait on God bless him. He wanted to hurry up and take a shortcut. This is how people is in life. They can't wait on God bless them until they turn. They want to hurry up and get there to impress the next or to keep up with the next. So they'll do stuff to satisfy the flesh. You feel me? And this is what he did. That nigga went from the graveyard to the lodge. You feel me? Got initiated. You know what I'm saying? This nigga messing with crystal balls and shit like that, standing outside his house scared to go inside and shit because talking about ghosts and shit run up in there. People know that God is real. You know what I'm saying? This nigga came out here years later, you know what I'm saying? Ain't never been a good nigga, but came out here being a good nigga. Had his jacket on. I ain't never seen this nigga be fresh. I try to put this nigga in everything. And keep in mind, these my niggas that's older than me. I'm the big homie, but these niggas is older than me. And I'm putting these niggas on game like I always been doing. Y'all niggas know, y'all don't want to tell the truth about me, but y'all want to sit back and quit this little yak shit going. But niggas know, I try to put this nigga in everything. Gucci, Louis, brand new suits and everything. Cause nothing make this nigga look good. You feel me? But this nigga bought this jacket, nigga, the demonic ass jacket, and it had this nigga looking gorgeous. No homo. You feel me? But if a nigga don't stand looking right, I'm gonna tell him, hey nigga, that's spiffy than a motherfucker. I was proud of my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But this jacket was like that ring off of Vampire in Brooklyn. When he put that ring on, this shit, all of a sudden they became fresh. This nigga had a jacket on like that. You feel me? Because after we went out, the nigga came back the next day with the same shit he had on, but without the jacket, he looked like the normal nigga that I know. You feel me? Fucked up and bummed me. I'm like, oh shit, nigga, all that shit was just an illusion. Back here putting demons and shit on me and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's my fault. I invited the devil in. I literally opened up the gate for him and the door for him. And the only way for the devil to get in, you got to invite him. You feel me? Either like that or, you know what I'm saying, through the weed, through the alcohol, all that kind of stuff, you know. So that's why I said in the Bible, drink, but don't get drunk. Because, you know, there's things that can take over your mind. There's people that wake up in jail all the time, don't know how the fuck they got there. You know what I'm saying? Because you went out, nigga, you hit a blunt that was laced with some shit, and now you fucked around, wigged out, killed like 4 people. You don't remember it. But they got you on camera moving like a demon. You feel me? So, it's important for y'all to pray. Get with your kids, pray over your kids, get with your man, pray with your man. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? You gotta be like at least pray like 3 times a day, because that's the world that we living in. These is the last day. I thought the last days was in 2000 and stuff like that, but it's not. It's in these days that we in right now. Brother against brother, mother against daughter, father against son. You feel what I'm saying? Can't tell the weathers. You feel me? Famine. You feel what I'm saying? Fires and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. How that somebody wrote this book years ago and all of a sudden now it's just not become true? Everything that we like in Hollywood come from out the Bible. It just did backwards. You feel me? Yeah. And it's just like with Moses. When Moses went to go get his people, you know what I'm saying? They seen all the great works of God. Split the seas, famine, you know what I'm saying? Sending plagues and stuff over there. Everything to make the Pharaoh release the kid. You know what I'm saying? Till God finally said they took the firstborn. He said, finally, take him. because he wasn't trying to let them all go. He wanted to keep. He said, yeah, y'all can take the elder in the week, but leave us the kids, because they know they can control the kids' mind to get them to grow up to think whatever the hell they want to think, to have them being wild out here. That Pharaoh that ruled in Moses' days, go look it up. He actually lived and existed. He had the longest reign out of every Pharaoh that's been on this earth. He at least did like 20, 30 years, you know what I'm saying, as Pharaoh. Nobody else had it that long. You feel me? But when Moses went to go get his people, you know what I'm saying, the Pharaoh finally let him go. He's showing them the power of God with a stick and everything, you feel me? Going to the sea, splitting the sea, getting them across the sea to the other side, closing the gap on the Pharaoh and his soldiers and stuff, taking them out. You feel me? When they get to the next spot, Moses leaves for like 40 days, now all of a sudden they don't believe in God again. So they created a new one, a golden one, a golden calf. Get out, take all that jewelry and stuff just to praise. They seen this guy get them through all this. Ain't no other guy did nothing like this. But now they trying to create another God after seeing God. You feel me? That's what we living in. Don't deprive your kids and don't deprive yourself of the Lord. You're going to go through things in life, especially if you're the chosen one. Especially if you're part of the bloodline. Ain't nothing going to be easy in this life. Nigga, ain't nothing for me easy. All this shit, I should have been on. You feel what I'm saying? When I was doing wrong, I was on. But now that I'm doing right, I ain't tight. You feel me? People don't want to see a nigga doing good and shit. You feel what I'm saying? They don't want to see a nigga open up a bit. They want to see me out here in these streets, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Going to jail, you know what I'm saying? Pimping bitches and shit, hitting licks, you know what I'm saying? Selling drugs, all that kind of shit. They don't want to see a nigga trying to create some loan. That's too close to right. That's why it ain't happen overnight. Too many obstacles. Nigga, my shit is uncanny shit. Unbelievable shit. Real events. Nigga, the world had to shut down to stop me. I mean, everything got to stop to slow me down. That's how God is. That's how good God is. You feel me? Watching these people talk. You know what I'm saying? Some people out there, they get it. People who ain't never been through shit, they don't get it. You know, I'm watching these kids, nigga, lie about having parents and, you feel me, they going to school just try to fit in just so they could be, oh, I'm from the slums too, and you come from some good shit. But in order to fit in, people want you to fit in with the bad. It's like the bad crowd is the crowd that you want to be around. Oh, nigga, you can't be over here. You got a mama and a daddy. So you ain't tough like us. You feel me? Woo-de-woo-de-woo. So they go to school lying about not having them. My daddy dead. My mama gone. Oh, my daddy sell drugs. This nigga, daddy a full doctor. Mama, a patrician, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you call that shit, you know what I'm saying? And nigga living in good and shit. But they out here perpetrating life like they ain't got shit. They going to school with bummy clothes. No, they leaving out the house with good clothes on. Going to school with some raggedy shit, you know what I'm saying, just to try to fit in with the others. The devil got my son like that. My son in jail right now. That nigga was a good kid growing up. But he wait till he get older, you know what I'm saying, to try to live his life and shit. A crazy life. I was trying to let that nigga know. Because he couldn't do it when we was growing up. When he was coming up. Nigga, wasn't nobody gonna have that shit. I know I wasn't. I don't know what his mama and shit was doing about it. Or seen. But when I was around a nigga, he was on the best behavior. I didn't know my son was getting into trouble to almost a year ago. Talked to him and everything. But the guy had to show him. It wasn't because I was a bad dad. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there and shit like that. And it's because, nigga, you had a dad in your life, you know what I'm saying, who created people around you to be in your life. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? You ain't never not had what you wanted or needed. You know what I'm saying? It's just that circumstances between the mamas and the daddies and shit causing people, you know what I'm saying, not to see their kids. You feel me? I was getting told I was going to be on child support since the baby was in the stomach. The bitch didn't even give me a chance to be a bad daddy. You know what I'm saying? They were like a kid in the stomach. Child support. Why child support? You understand what I'm saying? Shit just wicked, man. You know what I'm saying? Pray, like I say, pray, man. You in a relationship, pray. Watch out for niggas who got tattoos and shit on you. Be fucking with the devil right now. Tatted and branded and everything. And still, you know what I'm saying, don't pay attention to it. People letting you know who they are. Their names and all that kind of shit. They letting you know who they are. I feel the spirit. I feel the energy. I am God's child. You feel me? You can't do nothing to me unless God wanted it to happen. That's a fact. You can get smoked trying to get to me. You know what I'm saying? Anything. A car accident. Somebody can hit you out of nowhere. That's how things happen. You feel me? Dig one grave, better dig two. But y'all niggas quit digging graves and shit, start loving each other. Be positive. Quit all that hating and shit. Worry about what the next nigga got. Go out there and work for your own too. Quit getting mad at the next race for them doing their shit. For them doing what you supposed to be doing. And most importantly, pray. I can't stress that enough. Pray, 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 pray. You feel me? Pray over your kids. Pray over your house. Pray over, you know what I'm saying, your family. You feel me? It's people that's born with demons in them. They talk about this stuff in the Bible. You'll never know who you could be sleeping with. So watch who you sleep with. And nigga, you ain't going to church and shit like that. I don't give a fuck what we out here doing. If you don't believe in God, you ain't doing it with me. You feel me? I don't move like that. I don't roll like that. Nah, I'm cool. But that's what it is, though.